What if your own body betrayed you, leaving you swollen and stuck with no clear way out? Emma Parker, a 34-year-old woman living in suburban Ohio, woke up one morning to a strange heaviness in her legs. At first, she shrugged it off as fatigue from her busy life managing a small marketing firm, but by mid-morning, her legs felt painfully swollen, tight as if trapped inside an invisible cast. Her shoes wouldn't fit, and walking to the kitchen felt like trudging through quicksand. Emma stared at her reflection, barely recognizing the woman looking back, her usually confident posture replaced by visible discomfort and frustration. She had always prided herself on being strong, resilient, someone who could push through any challenge. But this was different. This swelling wasn't just physical, it gnawed at her spirit. What if this was a sign that her body was finally giving up? Her thoughts spiraled as she gingerly sat down, rubbing her calves, willing the pain to subside. Hit subscribe and leave a comment with where you're watching from. This story might just spark a new beginning. What's one thing that always pushes you forward, even when things get tough? She whispered, a line she'd seen in a motivational video the night before. The words seemed distant but somehow fitting. Emma's mind flickered to Elon Musk, the man she admired for defying odds, for pushing humanity's limits beyond Mars and electric cars. If Elon could launch rockets into space, maybe she could launch herself out of this predicament. But how? Swollen legs felt like an invisible prison she hadn't anticipated, a cruel reminder that life could change in a moment's notice. This wasn't just about swollen legs, it was about losing control over her own body and future. Emma's story wasn't unique. Millions of Americans face health challenges daily, often feeling isolated and overwhelmed. Yet her journey was about to take a surprising turn, one that would connect innovation, health, and a deeper understanding of self. But before she could change, Emma needed to understand what had gone wrong and why. The road ahead was uncertain, filled with frustration, false starts, and unexpected hope. What if the answer lay not in medicine alone but in something as simple, and as powerful, as the food she ate? Could 8 special foods, rich in collagen, hold the key to restoring her health? Emma didn't know yet. All she knew was the swelling wouldn't disappear on its own, and the clock was ticking. The swelling was just the beginning of a story about resilience, transformation, and learning to say goodbye to the pain that held her back. The question remained, could Emma find a way forward when her legs betrayed her? The next days would test her in ways she never imagined, pushing her to the limits of hope and endurance. Yet every challenge held a silver lining. Emma's journey was about to begin. Emma Parker's story began long before the swelling in her legs changed everything. She was born in a small town in Ohio, the kind of place where everyone knew your name and your family's history. Her childhood was a mix of warmth and hardship. Her mother, Susan, was a schoolteacher who loved poetry and had a gentle spirit, while her father, Mike, was a factory worker whose hands told stories of years of labor. Life wasn't easy for the Parkers. Money was tight, and weekends often meant fixing up the old house or preparing for the next week's work. Yet, Emma remembered those days fondly, wrapped in the safety of family dinners and backyard barbecues, even if the world outside felt uncertain. Emma was a bright child, curious and determined, traits her mother nurtured with bedtime stories and endless encouragement. But behind her smile lay the weight of family struggles, including her mother's battles with arthritis, which meant watching a once vibrant woman slow down and struggle with pain. It was the first time Emma realized health wasn't guaranteed. She learned early on that strength came not just from muscle or mind, but from resilience and love. School was Emma's escape and challenge. She was ambitious, the first in her family to dream beyond the town's borders. In high school, she excelled in science and math, fueled by a hunger to create something bigger than herself. She often stayed late in the library, devouring books on technology and innovation. It was during these years that she first heard about Elon Musk, a name whispered among tech enthusiasts as a man who dared to dream wildly and work relentlessly. Elon became a quiet inspiration, a symbol of what was possible if you refused to settle. But Emma's path was far from smooth. College was a roller coaster of emotions and obstacles. She left Ohio for a university in Boston, far from the small town she called home. The transition was jarring. The pace, the people, the sheer scale of the city, it was overwhelming. Emma found solace in her studies but struggled with loneliness and self-doubt. She missed her family fiercely, especially her mother's calming presence and her father's straightforward advice. Emma's first real heartbreak came during this time, a relationship that promised love but ended in betrayal and silence. The experience left scars deeper than she showed, shaping her cautious approach to trust and connection. Yet, even in the darkest moments, Emma's resolve burned brighter. She graduated with honors, ready to face the world, but life had more lessons in store. Returning to Ohio, Emma started her marketing firm with nothing but a dream and relentless work ethic. It was a struggle to build clients and prove herself in a competitive industry dominated by bigger agencies. Late nights and endless pitches became routine. Through it all, her best friend Lily was a constant. Lily, a childhood friend with a sunny disposition and fierce loyalty, believed in Emma when even Emma doubted herself. Their friendship was a lifeline, a reminder that no matter the storm, some bonds endured. But beneath the surface, Emma carried a secret pain. She was beginning to notice small changes in her body, subtle but persistent swelling in her legs and feet after long workdays. At first, she ignored it, blaming stress and long hours. But the swelling worsened, and with it came exhaustion and a gnawing fear. The woman who once felt invincible now felt vulnerable in ways she never imagined. Emma's family history hinted at circulation problems and joint issues, but she had always hoped she would be different. The swelling was more than physical, it threatened her identity as a strong, capable woman who could control her destiny. And so, when the swelling became undeniable, Emma faced not just a health crisis, but a reckoning with everything she had built her life on. She began to question her choices, her future, and even her worth. Yet, as always, Emma refused to give up. She channeled her fears into determination, inspired by the stories of people like Elon Musk who faced setbacks but kept pushing forward. The swelling became a symbol of a larger battle, a test of resilience, patience, and faith. Emma's relationships were tested as well. Her parents worried, offering advice that sometimes felt overbearing. Lily stood by her side, but even their friendship felt strained under the weight of Emma's frustration and fear. Emma realized she needed more than just emotional support, she needed answers and a plan. This realization marked the beginning of a new chapter, one where Emma would confront not only her health but the deeper wounds that life's hardships had left. She would learn that healing wasn't just about fixing what's broken physically but embracing vulnerability, accepting help, and finding strength in unexpected places. Emma's story, rooted in a small town but reaching for the stars, was about to unfold in ways she never imagined. The swelling in her legs was a physical symptom, but the real journey was within, a journey of self-discovery, love, sacrifice, and the power of hope. And just as Elon Musk had dared to challenge the impossible, Emma was preparing to challenge her own limits and say goodbye to swollen legs for good. Emma's swelling had been worsening for weeks. The heaviness in her legs, once a minor annoyance, now dominated her days and haunted her nights. Finally, after a particularly painful morning where even the simple act of standing felt unbearable, Emma made an appointment with her doctor. She sat in the sterile clinic waiting room, heart pounding, as nervous energy coiled inside her. The walls felt suffocating, filled with whispered worries she hadn't dared voice aloud. When Dr. Reynolds entered, a kindly middle-aged woman with years of experience etched in the lines on her face, Emma felt a flicker of hope. The examination was thorough, pulses checked, skin examined, and questions asked about Emma's diet, lifestyle, and family history. When the diagnosis came, it wasn't the devastating news Emma had feared, a blood clot or something immediately dangerous, but a chronic condition related to poor circulation and collagen deficiency. Dr. Reynolds explained that the swelling was due to weakened blood vessels and connective tissue, which allowed fluid to pool in Emma's lower legs. The words, chronic, slow recovery, and lifestyle changes, hung heavy in the air. Emma felt a wave of confusion and frustration. How could this happen to her? She was young, active, careful with her health, or so she thought. The doctor mentioned the importance of collagen in maintaining the strength of blood vessels and skin elasticity. Emma barely heard the rest, her mind racing through a haze of fear and denial. The swelling wasn't just a nuisance anymore, it was a warning sign that her body was struggling on a fundamental level. Emma left the clinic with a mix of prescriptions, brochures, and a referral to a nutritionist who specialized in connective tissue health. But most of all, she carried the heavy weight of uncertainty. At home, she sat on the edge of her couch, staring at her swollen legs, feeling the ache beneath the surface, not just physical, but emotional. She wasn't used to feeling vulnerable, and now that feeling settled in like an unwelcome guest. Her phone buzzed, Lily texting to check in. Emma hesitated before responding, not wanting to sound weak or overwhelmed. But she typed back, admitting the diagnosis and her fears. Lily replied quickly, words of encouragement and promises to help however she could. Despite the support, Emma felt isolated. Conversations with family became strained, her mother worried but didn't fully understand, and her father offered practical advice that felt dismissive of her emotional turmoil. Emma's frustration grew. She was angry at her body, angry at the unfairness of it all, and angry at the loneliness creeping in. Meanwhile, work deadlines loomed, and her marketing firm demanded her attention. Emma found herself distracted and exhausted, the swelling worsening with every stressful hour. A meeting with a major client ended poorly, her usually sharp mind foggy, her confidence shaken. Doubt crept in, was she losing control of her life? In the quiet moments, Emma's thoughts turned to Elon Musk. His relentless pursuit of seemingly impossible goals, his ability to embrace failure and keep moving forward, became a beacon in the fog. She watched a video where he talked about taking risks and facing setbacks head-on. If he could build rockets and electric cars from scratch, surely she could find a way to reclaim her health. But the path wasn't clear. Emma's first attempt to research collagen and its effects was overwhelming. The internet was filled with conflicting advice, miracle cures, and confusing science. She felt lost in a sea of misinformation. Despite this, she clung to the hope that nutrition might hold an answer. Her initial efforts to change her diet were discouraging. She cut out processed foods, tried supplements, and experimented with new recipes, but the swelling remained stubborn. Her best friend Lily grew worried, urging her to see specialists and try medical treatments. Emma resisted, afraid of becoming defined by her illness. The tension between hope and despair deepened as days passed. At a family dinner, a misunderstanding about Emma's condition led to an argument with her mother, who felt Emma wasn't taking her health seriously enough. Emma snapped back, her frustration boiling over. The hurt silence that followed was a painful reminder of how isolated she felt in her struggle. Yet amidst the conflict, moments of kindness and support kept her going. Lily organized a weekend hike to lift Emma's spirits, reminding her of the strength she had shown all her life. Emma's co-workers sent encouraging messages, and an online support group she joined shared stories of people battling similar issues. These glimmers of hope kept the darkness at bay. But just as Emma began to feel she was making progress, another challenge arose. A sudden flare-up caused her legs to swell even more than before, forcing her to cancel important meetings and retreat from social life. The physical pain was matched by an emotional low point. Emma felt defeated, questioning whether she would ever be free from this invisible burden. One night, alone and in tears, Emma scrolled through her phone and found an old inspirational quote from Elon Musk: "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." Those words ignited a flicker of determination. Emma resolved to keep searching for solutions, to refuse to let swollen legs define her future. She knew the road ahead would be tough, filled with setbacks and small victories. But Emma was ready to face them. The diagnosis was only the beginning. What followed would test her strength, reshape her relationships, and ultimately lead her to a discovery that could change everything. After the diagnosis, Emma felt a mixture of hope and overwhelming confusion. She had learned that poor collagen and circulation were behind her swollen legs, and she was determined to take control. Inspired by Elon Musk's relentless drive, Emma dove headfirst into researching every possible dietary change that might help rebuild her body from the inside out. She began by purging her pantry of processed snacks, sugary drinks, and fried foods. She swapped her usual grab-and-go meals for kale smoothies, bone broth, and grilled chicken. She tried collagen supplements she found online, hopeful they would act as a miracle cure. At first, Emma was energized by the changes. Cooking became a small daily ritual, a way to regain control and focus on healing. She shared photos of her meals with Lily, who cheered her efforts and joined Emma in trying new recipes. But as days turned to weeks, the swelling stubbornly remained. The initial optimism gave way to frustration and disappointment. Emma woke up each morning hoping to find less puffiness in her legs, but instead the tightness and ache persisted, sometimes even worsening after long workdays. She questioned everything. Had she misunderstood the advice? Were her efforts futile? Doubt gnawed at her confidence. Her professional life began to suffer as well. Fatigue and discomfort made long meetings unbearable. Emma found herself canceling client calls, fearing she was losing the edge that had built her business. The pressure to keep her company afloat while battling her health felt overwhelming. Socially, Emma withdrew. She missed family gatherings and coffee dates with Lily, worried people would see her swollen legs and pity or judge her. The isolation was heavy. One evening, after a particularly discouraging day, Emma stood in her kitchen staring at the ingredients scattered across her counter. The recipes she had hoped would heal her felt like a cruel joke. She felt like a failure. Someone who couldn't even fix her own body. She sank into a chair, tears blurring her vision. That night, she scrolled through health forums and watched countless videos, desperate for a new angle. That's when she came across a video titled, "How Collagen Transformed My Life." The speaker, a nutritionist, explained that collagen is a crucial protein for skin, joints, and blood vessels, but not all collagen supplements are created equal. The best results came from a combination of foods rich in collagen precursors, like vitamin C, zinc, and amino acids, rather than just powders or pills. This was a turning point. Emma realized she had been focusing too much on supplements and not enough on whole foods that naturally support collagen production. She made a list: bone broth, salmon, citrus fruits, garlic, leafy greens, eggs, nuts, and berries. These were the 8 best collagen foods. Armed with this new information, Emma planned her next move carefully. She visited a local farmer's market, savoring the vibrant colors and fresh aromas of produce. She bought organic spinach, wild-caught salmon, and fresh lemons, feeling a spark of excitement she hadn't felt in weeks. Back home, Emma experimented with new recipes: a spinach and garlic sauté with lemon zest, baked salmon with a citrus glaze, berry smoothies with nuts blended in for crunch. Cooking became a form of meditation, a way to nurture not only her body but her mind. Yet, despite her renewed efforts, progress remained slow. The swelling in her legs fluctuated, sometimes improving slightly, other times worsening unexpectedly. Emma grew impatient. Was she expecting too much too soon? Was her body beyond repair? The emotional toll was immense. She confided in Lily, who listened patiently, reminding her that healing was rarely linear. Lily suggested Emma consult a nutritionist for personalized advice. Reluctantly, Emma made an appointment. Meeting with the nutritionist was a revelation. The expert explained that collagen synthesis is a complex process influenced by many factors: diet, stress, sleep, and even environmental toxins. The nutritionist encouraged Emma to focus not only on collagen foods but also on reducing inflammation through antioxidants and maintaining gentle movement to improve circulation. This holistic approach resonated with Emma. She realized that her initial focus on diet alone wasn't enough. Healing required a full lifestyle shift. Emma committed to adding daily walks to her routine, practicing mindfulness meditation to manage stress, and prioritizing sleep. She adjusted her meals to include more antioxidant-rich foods like blueberries and nuts, alongside the collagen staples. Over the next several weeks, Emma noticed subtle changes. Her energy increased, her mood lifted, and the swelling, while still present, became less intense. The victories felt small but meaningful. Emma documented her journey on social media, sharing honest updates about successes and setbacks. Her followers responded with encouragement and shared stories of their own health struggles. But the journey wasn't without setbacks. A stressful project at work caused Emma's swelling to spike, and she had to take time off to rest. The frustration and fear returned, threatening to undo all her progress. One night, overwhelmed, Emma watched an interview with Elon Musk discussing how failure is an essential part of success. His words struck a chord: if things aren't failing, you aren't innovating enough. Emma reminded herself that setbacks were part of the process, not the end. She recommitted to her plan, determined to innovate her own health journey. Slowly, Emma's relationship with her body began to shift. Instead of viewing her swollen legs as a betrayal, she started to see them as signals, guiding her toward balance and care. She learned patience, resilience, and self-compassion, lessons that echoed Elon Musk's relentless spirit but applied in a deeply personal way. Though Emma still faced challenges, she no longer felt defeated. The swelling was not gone, but hope was growing. This first attempt, marked by failures and small victories, laid the foundation for the transformation to come. Emma's story was far from over. In the chapters ahead, she would uncover deeper truths, build stronger connections, and discover the full power of the 8 best collagen foods to finally say goodbye to swollen legs. Emma's slow progress was frustrating, but she refused to give up. After months of trial and error, she realized that simply changing her diet and lifestyle wasn't enough. She needed to dive deeper, to understand how the body truly rebuilt itself. Inspired by Elon Musk's relentless curiosity and bold experimentation, Emma set out on a new journey, not just to heal her swollen legs but to unlock the secret science behind collagen and how food could fuel her recovery on a cellular level. She began reading medical journals and scientific studies, delving into the world of biochemistry and nutrition in ways she never had before. It was daunting at first, the dense language, complicated diagrams, but Emma's determination pushed her forward. One breakthrough came when she discovered the importance of vitamin C in collagen synthesis. Vitamin C wasn't just a vitamin, it was a vital cofactor that allowed her body to assemble collagen molecules correctly. Without enough vitamin C, even the best collagen foods might be useless. This explained why citrus fruits and berries were crucial companions in her diet. Emma also learned about the role of amino acids, the building blocks of protein, especially proline and glycine, which made up much of collagen's structure. Bone broth, she found, was rich in these amino acids, making it a natural superfood for connective tissue repair. Armed with this knowledge, Emma redesigned her meals to balance collagen-rich foods with vitamin C sources and anti-inflammatory ingredients. Breakfast became a smoothie packed with spinach, strawberries, and Greek yogurt. Lunch might be a hearty bowl of chicken bone broth soup with garlic and kale. Dinner often featured grilled salmon with a lemon herb glaze and a side of steamed broccoli. She tracked her nutrient intake meticulously, aiming for synergy rather than just isolated superfoods. But the diet was only part of the story. Emma also incorporated gentle movement into her routine, daily walks around the neighborhood, yoga sessions focused on improving circulation and flexibility, and stretches to relieve tension in her legs. She found that movement helped stimulate lymphatic flow, reducing fluid buildup and easing the swelling. To support her mental health, Emma began a mindfulness practice, setting aside 10 minutes each morning to meditate, focus on her breath, and visualize healing energy flowing through her body. The combined approach felt holistic, addressing body and mind. Weeks into this new plan, Emma noticed a significant change. The swelling in her legs started to diminish, the heaviness replaced by a lightness she hadn't felt in months. Her skin looked healthier, more elastic. Even her energy levels improved, allowing her to tackle work with renewed vigor. This progress reinvigorated her spirit and gave her hope. One afternoon, while journaling about her journey, Emma stumbled upon an online community dedicated to health innovators who blended science, nutrition, and lifestyle medicine. Members shared recipes, research articles, and personal stories. Among them was a renowned nutritionist who had published studies on collagen's impact on vascular health. Emma reached out, and to her surprise, received a warm reply inviting her to a virtual seminar. The seminar was eye-opening. Experts discussed cutting-edge research on collagen peptides, how certain foods influence gene expression related to collagen production, and the importance of gut health in nutrient absorption. Emma realized she had been missing a critical piece. Her digestive system's health directly affected how well her body could use the collagen-boosting foods. Motivated, Emma added probiotics and fiber-rich foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, and flax seeds to her diet to improve her gut flora. She also cut back on inflammatory foods she hadn't realized were sabotaging her progress: excess sugar, refined grains, and alcohol. With each change, her body responded positively. Emma's journey wasn't easy. There were days when the swelling crept back, or fatigue hit hard. But she learned to listen to her body's signals and adjust accordingly. She became her own health scientist, testing theories and tracking outcomes. The adventure transformed from a frustrating battle to a meaningful quest for knowledge and healing. At work, Emma shared parts of her story with colleagues, and a few started to adopt healthier habits inspired by her example. Her firm even held a wellness day where employees learned about nutrition and self-care. Emma's personal transformation was rippling outward. One weekend, Lily surprised Emma with a gift, a cookbook focused on collagen-rich recipes and a handwritten note that read, "For the strongest woman I know." The gesture moved Emma deeply, reminding her she was not alone. But the journey also challenged Emma's relationships. Some family members were skeptical of her unconventional approach. Her mother worried Emma was spending too much time obsessing over food and supplements. Emma had to navigate these tensions carefully, explaining her science-backed methods without alienating loved ones. The experience taught her patience and the importance of empathy. Then came a moment Emma hadn't anticipated, a sudden invitation to speak at a local health conference about her journey. At first, she hesitated, unsure if her story was worthy of public attention. But recalling Elon Musk's fearless embrace of the unknown, Emma accepted. Standing before an audience of strangers, she shared her struggles with swollen legs, the failures and small victories, and the discovery of the 8 best collagen foods that had begun to restore her health. Her authenticity struck a chord. People approached her afterward, sharing their own challenges and gratitude. Emma realized her story had power beyond herself. This climactic journey was more than a quest to heal her body. It was a transformation of identity and purpose. Emma had moved from victim to advocate, from isolation to community. Her legs no longer felt like a prison but a symbol of resilience and renewal. Yet, she knew the journey was ongoing. Healing was not a destination but a process, one she would embrace with curiosity and courage. The lessons learned so far were just the beginning. With each meal, each step, and each breath, Emma was rewriting her story. The swollen legs were saying goodbye, and a new chapter was unfolding, one filled with hope, strength, and the promise of a healthier tomorrow. Emma's dedication to her new approach had brought her to a hopeful place. The swelling that once dominated her days was now a distant memory on most mornings. The combination of collagen-rich foods, vitamin C, gut health, and gentle movement had started to transform her body, and her mindset. But as anyone who has faced a long-term struggle knows, progress is rarely a straight line. Just when Emma felt she was finally winning, life threw her a curveball that shook her to the core. It began with a sharp, unexpected pain in her right leg one morning as she got out of bed. The familiar heaviness had returned, but this time it was accompanied by redness and warmth, a sign that something was wrong. Alarmed, Emma called her doctor and scheduled an urgent appointment. The wait was agonizing. The fear that she might have a blood clot, a life-threatening condition, loomed over her. When Dr. Reynolds examined her, she ordered an ultrasound to rule out deep vein thrombosis. Hours later, the results came back negative. Relief washed over Emma, but the swelling and pain persisted. Dr. Reynolds explained that the inflammation was likely a severe flare-up of her chronic condition, triggered by stress and overexertion. Emma had pushed herself too hard in recent weeks, eager to maintain her momentum. The diagnosis was both a wake-up call and a crushing setback. Emma felt defeated. How could she have let this happen after all her progress? The emotional weight settled on her like a heavy fog. That night, she sat by the window, watching the city lights flicker and wondering if she would ever be free from this relentless cycle. The breakthrough she had hoped for now seemed so distant. But just as despair threatened to consume her, Emma remembered a conversation with Lily. "Healing isn't just about the body," Lily had said. "It's about your heart and mind too. You have to be kind to yourself." That simple truth was a turning point. Emma realized that her relentless pursuit of perfection, her refusal to slow down, had only hurt her. She had to embrace patience and self-compassion if she wanted to truly heal. The days that followed were difficult. Emma adjusted her schedule, allowing herself time to rest and recover. She leaned on friends and family more than ever, sharing her fears and frustrations openly. This vulnerability deepened her relationships, breaking down walls that years of pride had built. Meanwhile, Emma refined her diet and self-care routines, adding anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric and ginger, and practicing gentle yoga and meditation daily. She found solace in small rituals, morning tea with lemon, journaling her thoughts, and slow walks in the park. Slowly, the swelling began to recede again. This time, Emma's healing felt different. It was not a sprint but a marathon, a continuous balance of effort and rest. The emotional climax of her journey was not just in the physical transformation but in her acceptance of imperfection and the strength that came from embracing vulnerability. One evening, as Emma prepared a meal of grilled salmon with lemon and steamed kale, she reflected on how far she had come. The swollen legs that once defined her were now a reminder of resilience and growth. Inspired by Elon Musk's philosophy of learning from failure, Emma saw her setbacks as part of the process, essential lessons on the path to wellness. Her story was no longer just about saying goodbye to swollen legs but about discovering the deeper power of perseverance, love, and self-care. Emma knew that challenges would come again, but she was ready. The breakthrough and the setback had taught her that true healing was about balance. Between pushing forward and knowing when to pause, between hope and acceptance. As she savored her meal, Emma felt a profound gratitude for the journey and the new beginning unfolding before her. After the storm of setbacks and breakthroughs, Emma found herself standing at a new crossroads. The swollen legs that had once threatened to control her life had finally begun to retreat, not just because of diet or exercise alone, but through a complete transformation of how she saw herself and her health. She realized that healing was not a simple fix or a quick cure but a journey of understanding, acceptance, and resilience. Emma's days now started with a quiet moment of gratitude, a practice she had embraced to center her mind and body. She would sip her morning tea, infused with lemon and ginger, feeling the warmth spread through her hands as she planned her day. Every meal was a mindful act of nourishment, crafted with the 8 best collagen foods that had become her allies. Bone broth rich in amino acids, wild salmon packed with omega-3s, garlic and leafy greens bursting with antioxidants, citrus fruits loaded with vitamin C, eggs full of protein, nuts for healthy fats, and vibrant berries that supported gut health. The synergy of these foods worked in harmony to rebuild her skin, blood vessels, and connective tissues. But beyond the physical, Emma had grown emotionally and spiritually. The swelling that once brought shame and isolation no longer defined her. Instead, it had become a symbol of strength, a reminder of the battles she fought and won. She shared her story openly now, not just on social media but in her community, speaking at health events, mentoring others facing chronic conditions, and even collaborating with nutritionists to raise awareness about the power of food in healing. Emma's relationships blossomed as well. Her friendship with Lily deepened into a sisterhood, rooted in honesty and mutual support. Emma also mended fences with family members who had worried about her, helping them understand her journey and the science behind her choices. Her work flourished too. With renewed energy and clarity, Emma led her company through a successful product launch, incorporating wellness principles she had learned into workplace culture. She encouraged her team to prioritize self-care, fostering a more balanced, compassionate environment. Reflecting on her journey, Emma saw clear parallels to Elon Musk's approach: bold experimentation, resilience through failure, and relentless curiosity. But her own transformation was more than a story of science, it was a story of love and sacrifice. She had sacrificed old habits, comfort zones, and limiting beliefs. In return, she gained a new sense of purpose and self-respect. One evening, as Emma walked through her neighborhood, feeling the cool breeze on her now light and strong legs, she thought about the question that had started it all. What if you suddenly lost everything and had no one by your side? For Emma, the answer was clear. Even in loss, even in pain, hope and love could create a new beginning. She smiled to herself and pulled out her phone to record a video message for her followers. Hit subscribe and leave a comment with where you're watching from. This story might just spark a new beginning. What's one thing that always pushes you forward, even when things get tough? Emma knew that her story was not just hers, it was a shared journey of resilience, transformation, and the power of nurturing both body and soul. Life, she understood now, was full of surprises, but love for oneself and others, would always lead the way. Emma's journey toward healing had taught her that collagen wasn't just a buzzword, it was a crucial protein, the very foundation that held her body together. Among the 8 best collagen foods, bone broth emerged as her greatest ally. A simple, ancient remedy packed with powerful nutrients that supported her swollen legs' recovery. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones and connective tissue over long hours, releasing collagen, gelatin, amino acids, minerals, and other healing compounds into a rich, nourishing liquid. It's no surprise that cultures around the world have treasured bone broth for centuries as a tonic for joint health, digestion, and skin vitality. Emma first tried bone broth on a chilly autumn morning, sipping the warm, savory liquid and savoring its comforting taste. But beyond comfort, the science behind bone broth fascinated her. The long simmering process extracts glycine and proline, 2 amino acids essential for collagen synthesis and repair. These amino acids help rebuild connective tissues, improve skin elasticity, and support vascular health, which is crucial for reducing leg swelling caused by poor circulation. Emma learned that glycine, in particular, has anti-inflammatory properties that can calm irritated tissues and promote healing. The minerals in bone broth, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium, played important roles in muscle function and bone strength, both vital for leg health. She began incorporating bone broth daily, using it as a base for soups and stews, or simply sipping it between meals. Emma experimented with recipes, adding garlic for its natural antioxidant power, turmeric for its anti-inflammatory benefits, and fresh herbs to boost flavor and nutrients. The ritual of making and drinking bone broth became a cornerstone of her healing routine. She even found that bone broth helped soothe her digestive system, improving gut health, a vital piece in collagen absorption and overall well-being. Emma's renewed understanding of bone broth transformed her approach from seeing food as just fuel to viewing it as medicine. It wasn't about quick fixes or fads, but about consistent, mindful nourishment that rebuilt her body from the inside out. As the weeks passed, Emma noticed not just less swelling but firmer, healthier skin on her legs, less fatigue, and improved mobility. Her enthusiasm for sharing this discovery grew. She created a series of blog posts detailing the benefits of bone broth and shared tips for making it at home. Friends and followers began trying it themselves, reporting better joint comfort and skin improvements. But Emma's journey with bone broth was more than a health regimen, it was a metaphor for patience and transformation. Just as bones need hours of gentle simmering to release their healing properties, Emma had learned that her own recovery required time, care, and persistence. The slow, steady process of making bone broth mirrored her path, complex, sometimes challenging, but ultimately rewarding. Through this deep dive into bone broth, Emma found not just a food that helped her say goodbye to swollen legs, but a powerful symbol of resilience, tradition, and the wisdom hidden in simple, natural remedies. Emma's healing journey continued with a growing appreciation for how each of the 8 best collagen foods played a unique and vital role in her recovery. Wild salmon, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, stood out as a superstar nutrient powerhouse. She had always enjoyed salmon, but now she understood why it was essential, not just for collagen synthesis, but for reducing the inflammation that fueled the swelling in her legs. The omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA found in wild salmon are well known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation, Emma learned, was a major culprit behind her swollen legs. Inflammation caused blood vessels to leak fluid into surrounding tissues, leading to the uncomfortable puffiness and heaviness she had battled for so long. By regularly consuming wild salmon, Emma was introducing natural compounds that helped modulate this inflammatory response, calming her body's immune system and improving circulation. Emma also discovered that omega-3s contributed to vascular health by enhancing the flexibility and function of blood vessels. This was crucial because healthy, responsive vessels could better manage blood flow and prevent the pooling of fluid in the lower legs. The more Emma studied, the clearer it became that wild salmon was not just a source of collagen-related amino acids, but a multifaceted tool for restoring her leg health. She began incorporating wild salmon into her weekly meal plan, choosing wild-caught over farmed whenever possible due to the higher omega-3 content and fewer contaminants. Emma experimented with different cooking methods, grilling with lemon and herbs, baking with garlic and olive oil, and even making salmon patties with fresh dill and capers. The delicious flavors made it easy to enjoy consistently, a key to long-term healing. Emma also paired her salmon meals with vitamin C-rich sides like roasted Brussels sprouts or fresh orange segments. This combination enhanced collagen production and absorption, optimizing the benefits of her food choices. She found that this intentional meal planning turned eating into a joyful and empowering experience, far from the stress and confusion she had faced at the beginning of her journey. Beyond physical health, Emma noticed an emotional uplift tied to eating wild salmon regularly. The omega-3s contributed to improved brain function and mood stabilization, helping reduce anxiety and depression that sometimes accompanied chronic illness. This mental clarity and calm helped her stay focused on her healing path, reinforcing the mind-body connection she had come to value deeply. Inspired by Elon Musk's innovative spirit, Emma began thinking creatively about how to share the benefits of wild salmon and omega-3s with her community. She hosted virtual cooking classes, teaching friends and followers how to prepare simple, nutritious salmon dishes. She collaborated with local farmers markets to promote sustainable seafood choices and started advocating for environmental awareness, recognizing that protecting natural ecosystems was integral to human health. Emma's relationship with food had evolved from mere sustenance to a celebration of nature's healing gifts. Wild salmon became more than a meal, it was a symbol of vitality, balance, and the power of natural solutions. With each bite, Emma was not just feeding her body but honoring a larger connection to the earth and its resources. As the swelling in her legs continued to diminish, Emma felt a deep gratitude for the foods that had supported her. Wild salmon and its omega-3s were a shining example of how science and nature could work together to restore health and hope. This chapter of her journey reinforced a central truth she had come to cherish: healing was holistic, involving nutrition, lifestyle, emotional well-being, and respect for the natural world. Emma looked forward to the next stage of her story, eager to explore the next collagen food on her list, knowing that each step brought her closer to lasting wellness and a new way of living. Emma's journey toward healing her swollen legs had evolved into a deep exploration of the subtle yet powerful ways food could influence her body's natural repair mechanisms. After embracing the benefits of bone broth and wild salmon, she now turned her attention to another pair of collagen-supporting champions, garlic and leafy greens. Though they might seem like ordinary kitchen staples, Emma discovered that these foods played a dynamic, transformative role in her recovery. Garlic, with its pungent aroma and bold flavor, was more than a seasoning, it was a potent natural medicine. Emma learned that garlic contains sulfur compounds, like allicin, that acted as powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. These compounds helped reduce oxidative stress, a process where free radicals damage cells and tissues, contributing to inflammation and poor circulation. By neutralizing these harmful molecules, garlic helped protect the blood vessels and skin tissues, aiding collagen preservation and regeneration. Furthermore, garlic supported Emma's immune system, enhancing her body's ability to fight infections and heal wounds, crucial for someone dealing with chronic swelling and compromised tissue health. Studies showed that garlic also improved blood flow by dilating blood vessels and reducing blood pressure, which helped prevent fluid accumulation in the lower legs. Emma began incorporating fresh garlic into her meals, roasted whole cloves in soups, minced in dressings, and sautéed with vegetables, embracing its strong taste as a sign of its potent healing power. Leafy greens, including kale, spinach, and Swiss chard, complemented garlic's effects beautifully. Rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as minerals like magnesium and calcium, these greens were nutritional powerhouses that supported skin elasticity and vascular health. Vitamin C, already known for its role in collagen synthesis, was abundant in many leafy greens, ensuring Emma's body had the raw materials it needed to produce new collagen fibers. The fiber content of leafy greens aided digestion and gut health, which Emma had learned was essential for proper nutrient absorption and reducing systemic inflammation. The high antioxidant levels in leafy greens further protected cells from damage, promoting overall tissue repair. Emma enjoyed these greens in various forms, lightly steamed, tossed in salads with lemon juice, or blended into nutrient-dense smoothies alongside berries and Greek yogurt. This versatility made it easy for her to maintain a balanced, vibrant diet without feeling deprived. Together, garlic and leafy greens formed a powerful detox and repair duo. Emma felt their combined effects not only in the reduced swelling of her legs but also in her increased energy and improved mental clarity. She realized that these foods helped cleanse her body of toxins that exacerbated inflammation while simultaneously providing essential nutrients for rebuilding damaged tissues. This dual action was key to breaking the cycle of swelling and discomfort. Inspired by the interconnectedness of these foods, Emma experimented with recipes that highlighted their synergy. One favorite became a kale and garlic sauté with a splash of lemon and a sprinkle of toasted almonds for crunch. Another was a creamy spinach soup enriched with roasted garlic and a touch of bone broth, creating a healing bowl that nourished both body and soul. Each meal was an act of self-love and a step toward reclaiming health. Emma's growing knowledge of nutrition and healing also transformed her perspective on food culture. She began to see the importance of traditional, whole foods in modern diets and became an advocate for returning to these nutrient-rich ingredients. She shared her insights with friends and family, encouraging them to experiment with garlic and greens as simple, affordable ways to support their health. Yet, Emma's journey was not just about the physical benefits of these foods, it was about embracing a lifestyle that honored her body's wisdom and resilience. The pungent aroma of garlic simmering in her kitchen and the vibrant greens on her plate became symbols of her commitment to healing and transformation. They reminded her that even the most humble ingredients could have profound effects when used with intention and care. Reflecting on this chapter of her story, Emma felt a deep appreciation for the subtle power of nature's pharmacy. Garlic and leafy greens, often overlooked in the rush of modern life, had become essential tools in her fight against swollen legs. Their dynamic partnership supported detoxification, reduced inflammation, and promoted collagen repair, helping her body move closer to balance and vitality. As Emma prepared to explore the next collagen food on her list, she carried forward the lessons learned from garlic and leafy greens, that healing was holistic, layered, and often found in the simplest, most natural places. With every meal, every breath, and every step, Emma was rewriting her story, one of resilience, hope, and the transformative power of food. Emma's transformation continued as she delved deeper into the role of citrus fruits in her journey to heal swollen legs. Among the 8 best collagen foods, citrus fruits stood out as a crucial catalyst. Not because they contain collagen themselves, but because they provide vitamin C, an essential nutrient that drives collagen synthesis in the body. This chapter marked a turning point in Emma's understanding of how the right nutrients work together to rebuild and strengthen tissues. Vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, is a powerful antioxidant that protects skin cells from damage caused by free radicals, harmful molecules generated by environmental stressors and inflammation. Emma discovered that without adequate vitamin C, her body simply couldn't produce the collagen needed to repair the connective tissues in her legs. Vitamin C acts as a cofactor for enzymes responsible for stabilizing and cross-linking collagen fibers, ensuring that the new collagen is strong and functional. This explained why adding citrus fruits to her diet significantly accelerated her recovery. Emma's favorite citrus fruits included oranges, lemons, grapefruits, and limes, all bursting with vibrant flavors and nutrients. She enjoyed fresh squeezed lemon juice in her morning water to kickstart digestion and collagen production. Oranges and grapefruits became staple snacks and salad toppings, infusing her meals with a refreshing zest that also boosted nutrient absorption. The bright colors and tangy tastes of citrus fruits brought joy and energy to her daily routine, making the healing process feel like a celebration rather than a chore. Emma also learned that vitamin C supports the immune system by enhancing white blood cell function and improving wound healing, vital aspects for someone managing chronic swelling and inflammation. Its antioxidant properties helped reduce oxidative stress in her leg tissues, calming inflammation and promoting vascular health. By consistently including citrus fruits in her diet, Emma ensured a steady supply of this essential vitamin to fuel her body's natural repair processes. To maximize vitamin C intake, Emma paired citrus fruits with other collagen-rich foods like wild salmon and leafy greens. This combination created a powerful synergy, as vitamin C enhanced the body's ability to utilize the collagen-building amino acids found in these foods. For example, adding lemon juice to a spinach salad or squeezing lime over grilled salmon intensified the healing benefits of her meals. This strategic pairing reflected Emma's growing mastery of nutrition science and her commitment to holistic wellness. Emma also experimented with homemade citrus-based recipes, such as a refreshing citrus vinaigrette for salads, a tangy citrus salsa to accompany her fish dishes, and a vibrant citrus smoothie blended with berries and Greek yogurt. These recipes not only tasted delicious but also provided a concentrated dose of vitamin C and antioxidants, supporting her ongoing healing. As Emma's understanding of vitamin C deepened, she appreciated its importance beyond skin and connective tissue health. Vitamin C played a crucial role in neurotransmitter synthesis, impacting mood and cognitive function. This connection helped explain why Emma felt mentally sharper and emotionally steadier as she increased her citrus intake, a welcome benefit that strengthened her resolve on challenging days. Emma's relationship with citrus fruits also became symbolic. Their bright, sunny hues and invigorating scents reminded her of renewal and vitality, themes central to her recovery. Each bite was a reminder that healing involved nurturing every part of herself, from physical tissues to emotional well-being. Reflecting on this chapter, Emma felt grateful for the simplicity and accessibility of citrus fruits. They were nature's gift, easy to find, affordable, and incredibly effective. Their role as a catalyst for collagen production underscored the importance of a balanced diet rich in diverse, whole foods rather than relying on supplements or quick fixes. Emma also admired how her experience aligned with Elon Musk's philosophy of innovation through fundamentals. Just as Musk emphasized mastering core principles before tackling complex challenges, Emma understood that healing required a solid foundation, vitamin C being a key pillar in building that foundation. With her legs feeling stronger and swelling significantly reduced, Emma embraced the power of citrus fruits as a daily ritual in her journey. She was excited to continue exploring the next collagen food on her list, eager to unlock more secrets of nature's healing pantry. Emma's story was no longer just about saying goodbye to swollen legs, it was about embracing a vibrant, empowered life, fueled by knowledge, intention, and the remarkable healing power of food. As Emma's journey toward healing continued, she began to appreciate the significance of eggs, a humble, everyday food that proved to be a nutritional powerhouse, essential for collagen production and tissue repair. Eggs are often overlooked in conversations about collagen, but Emma learned that they provide a unique blend of amino acids and nutrients critical for rebuilding her body and reducing the swelling in her legs. Eggs contain high-quality protein, which supplies the amino acids necessary for collagen synthesis. In particular, eggs are rich in proline and lysine, two key amino acids that serve as building blocks for collagen molecules. Unlike some plant-based proteins, the proteins in eggs are complete, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids required by the body. This made eggs an invaluable addition to Emma's diet, ensuring that her body had the raw materials needed to repair damaged connective tissue and strengthen her blood vessels. Emma also discovered that eggs contain sulfur-rich amino acids, which support the production of glutathione, a potent antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative stress and inflammation. Given that oxidative stress was a major factor in the swelling and discomfort Emma had experienced, the antioxidant properties of eggs helped her body combat this damaging process and promote healing. Additionally, the vitamins and minerals found in eggs contributed to their healing power. Vitamin A, essential for skin health and repair, supported the regeneration of tissues in her legs. Vitamin D helped regulate calcium absorption and bone health, which was important since her leg muscles and bones needed strength to reduce swelling and improve mobility. Eggs also provided biotin, a B vitamin crucial for skin, hair, and nail health, which enhanced the overall quality of Emma's skin as the swelling subsided. Emma began incorporating eggs into her meals in various creative ways. Breakfast became a highlight of her day. She enjoyed poached eggs on whole-grain toast with avocado, fluffy vegetable omelets rich in spinach and peppers, and simple hard-boiled eggs as quick, portable snacks. The versatility of eggs made it easy for Emma to maintain a balanced diet rich in collagen-supporting nutrients without feeling restricted or bored. Moreover, Emma appreciated the practical benefits of eggs. They were affordable, widely available, and required minimal preparation time, qualities that helped her sustain her healing diet amidst a busy lifestyle. This practicality aligned with her broader approach to wellness, emphasizing sustainability and consistency over complicated or expensive regimens. Emma's increasing knowledge of nutrition empowered her to make intentional food choices. She understood that healing swollen legs was not about any single miracle ingredient, but rather the combination of nutrient-dense foods working synergistically. Eggs, with their rich protein profile and supportive vitamins, complemented the other collagen foods she embraced: bone broth, wild salmon, garlic, leafy greens, and citrus fruits, creating a comprehensive and balanced nutritional foundation. Beyond the physical benefits, eggs symbolized a turning point in Emma's mindset. She had once viewed food as either a source of pleasure or frustration, but now she saw it as medicine and nourishment, capable of fueling transformation. This shift mirrored Elon Musk's approach to problem-solving, breaking down complex challenges into fundamental elements and optimizing each piece to achieve breakthrough results. Emma's journey with eggs also brought unexpected joy. She found herself experimenting in the kitchen, trying new recipes and sharing meals with loved ones. Cooking became a creative outlet and a form of self-care, further supporting her emotional healing. Her swollen legs were no longer a source of shame or limitation but a catalyst for growth, learning, and connection. As Emma continued to strengthen her body and spirit, she reflected on the role eggs played in her story, a simple, unassuming food that packed a powerful punch. The high-quality protein, amino acids, antioxidants, and vitamins in eggs contributed to rebuilding her collagen matrix, reducing inflammation, and enhancing skin and vascular health. This multifaceted support brought her closer to the day when swelling would be a distant memory. Emma's path forward was clear: to keep embracing the wisdom of nature's pantry, one nourishing bite at a time. She looked ahead with optimism, ready to explore the next collagen food on her list, confident that every small step was part of a larger, transformative journey. Hit subscribe and leave a comment with where you're watching from. This story might just spark a new beginning. What's one thing that always pushes you forward, even when things get tough? Emma's healing journey had brought her a deeper understanding of the foods that nourished her body and restored her health. Among the 8 best collagen foods, berries emerged as vibrant, flavorful allies packed with antioxidants and nutrients essential for reducing inflammation, protecting collagen, and improving circulation, key factors in saying goodbye to swollen legs. The next chapter of Emma's story was all about embracing the power of nature's antioxidant warriors: strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Emma was already familiar with berries as delicious snacks, but as she researched their health benefits, she uncovered a wealth of science behind their healing properties. Berries are rich in vitamin C, which, as she knew from her citrus fruit experience, is crucial for collagen synthesis and immune function. Beyond vitamin C, berries contain anthocyanins, flavonoids that give them their brilliant colors and potent antioxidant power. These compounds help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, accelerate aging, and worsen inflammation. Chronic inflammation was a root cause of Emma's swollen legs. It weakened blood vessels and skin tissues, allowing fluid to leak and pool in her lower extremities. By regularly consuming berries, Emma introduced natural anti-inflammatory agents that protected and repaired these vulnerable areas. The antioxidants in berries also supported vascular health, enhancing blood flow and reducing the risk of further swelling. Emma began adding berries to her diet in multiple ways. She enjoyed them fresh on top of Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of nuts for added protein and healthy fats. She blended mixed berry smoothies with spinach and bone broth for an antioxidant-packed meal that combines several collagen-supportive foods. Emma also experimented with berry-infused water, drinking it throughout the day to stay hydrated while enjoying a subtle fruity flavor. One surprising discovery was the impact of berries on skin elasticity and hydration. Research showed that the antioxidants in berries helped prevent collagen breakdown caused by UV exposure and environmental toxins. This meant that berries not only supported collagen production but also protected the collagen matrix already present in Emma's skin, promoting firmer, healthier legs. Emma also learned that berries had cardiovascular benefits. They helped lower blood pressure and improve endothelial function. The ability of blood vessels to dilate and contract properly. This improvement in vascular health was essential for preventing fluid buildup and ensuring efficient circulation in her legs. With this new knowledge, Emma felt inspired to create recipes that celebrated berries. She developed a favorite antioxidant salad featuring mixed greens, fresh berries, walnuts, and a lemon olive oil dressing. She also baked whole-grain muffins bursting with blueberries and raspberries, providing a healthy treat that supported her healing goals. Sharing these recipes with friends and family, Emma found joy in spreading awareness about the simple yet powerful role of berries in health. Emma's relationship with berries was not just nutritional but emotional. Their bright colors and sweet tart flavors lifted her spirits and reminded her of the vibrant life she was reclaiming. Each handful was a burst of hope and healing, a tangible symbol of nature's generosity and resilience. As swelling diminished and skin quality improved, Emma reflected on how berries fit into her holistic approach. She recognized that healing was a mosaic of small, consistent actions, each nutrient-rich food contributing a vital piece. Berries, with their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory qualities, were a crucial piece in this puzzle, helping her build stronger blood vessels, healthier skin, and better circulation. Emma's story was also a reminder that healing could be delicious. The joy of eating sweet, juicy berries transformed her health journey from a struggle into an adventure filled with discovery and pleasure. This shift in perspective empowered her to stay committed and motivated, even when progress seemed slow. Drawing inspiration from Elon Musk's visionary mindset, Emma appreciated the innovation hidden in nature's simplicity. Just as Musk pushed boundaries by optimizing fundamental technologies, Emma optimized her body's healing by embracing foundational nutrition, like the antioxidants in berries, that supported complex biological processes. With renewed energy and optimism, Emma looked forward to exploring the next collagen food on her list. She knew that every bite, every choice, brought her closer to lasting relief from swelling and a fuller, healthier life. Emma's journey through the world of collagen-supporting foods had introduced her to many natural allies, but none quite as unassuming yet powerful as nuts and seeds. Though small in size, these nutrient-dense foods packed a mighty punch, providing essential fatty acids, minerals, and protein crucial for collagen synthesis and skin health. As she added nuts and seeds to her diet, Emma felt like she had uncovered a secret weapon in her fight against swollen legs. Nuts and seeds are rich sources of zinc, copper, and magnesium, minerals that play vital roles in the formation and maintenance of collagen. Zinc, in particular, is essential for activating enzymes that stabilize collagen molecules, while copper aids in the cross-linking of collagen fibers, which strengthens the tissue structure. Magnesium helps regulate inflammation and support cellular energy production, ensuring that Emma's cells could efficiently repair damaged tissue and reduce swelling. The healthy fats in nuts and seeds, especially omega-3 fatty acids, contributed further to her healing. These fats help reduce systemic inflammation by balancing the body's production of pro-inflammatory and anti-inflammatory compounds. In Emma's case, decreasing inflammation meant less fluid leakage into her legs and improved circulation. Omega-3s also support skin barrier function, helping retain moisture and maintain elasticity, which was crucial as her swollen legs began to heal. Emma's favorites included almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Each offered unique benefits. Walnuts and flax seeds were rich in omega-3s, almonds provided vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant protecting skin cells, while pumpkin seeds were a top source of zinc. Chia seeds stood out for their ability to absorb water, helping Emma stay hydrated and support tissue repair. Incorporating nuts and seeds into her meals was effortless. Emma sprinkled chia seeds on her morning oatmeal, added flax seeds to smoothies, tossed almonds into salads, and enjoyed pumpkin seeds as snacks. These additions not only enhanced the texture and flavor of her meals but also boosted their nutritional value, making every bite count toward her recovery. Emma was particularly fascinated by the antioxidant properties of vitamin E found in many nuts. Vitamin E neutralizes free radicals, protecting collagen fibers from damage and slowing the aging process. This meant that nuts and seeds helped preserve the collagen she already had while supporting the creation of new collagen, a dual action that accelerated her progress. Beyond the physical benefits, Emma appreciated the satiety and sustained energy nuts and seeds provided. Their healthy fats and protein helped regulate her blood sugar and prevent energy crashes, keeping her motivated and focused throughout the day. This steady energy was vital as she balanced work, exercise, and her healing regimen. Emma also became mindful of portion sizes, recognizing that while nuts and seeds were beneficial, they were calorie-dense. She practiced moderation, enjoying small handfuls daily to reap the benefits without excess. This mindful approach reflected her broader philosophy of balance and sustainability in health. The ritual of preparing meals with nuts and seeds became a source of comfort and creativity. Emma experimented with homemade granolas, nut butters, and seed-based dressings, finding joy in nourishing herself with these natural powerhouses. Sharing recipes and insights with friends, she found a community eager to learn about simple, effective ways to support health through diet. Emma's story with nuts and seeds reinforced a key lesson: healing is often found in consistency and attention to detail. Small, deliberate choices, like adding a sprinkle of seeds to a salad, could create significant, lasting change over time. This incremental progress gave her hope and reinforced her commitment. Drawing parallels to Elon Musk's methodical approach to innovation, Emma saw how focusing on fundamental building blocks, whether in technology or nutrition, could lead to breakthroughs. Nuts and seeds, as fundamental sources of nutrients, became her building blocks for stronger, healthier legs and a revitalized body. As swelling continued to decrease and skin texture improved, Emma felt empowered and inspired. The humble nuts and seeds had become essential tools in her healing toolkit, small but mighty boosters of collagen and resilience. Looking ahead, Emma was excited to explore the final collagen food on her list, knowing that with each discovery, she was not only overcoming her swollen legs but also embracing a vibrant, healthful life grounded in nature's wisdom. Emma's quest to conquer swollen legs brought her to a surprisingly powerful and flavorful ally, garlic. Often celebrated for its pungent aroma and culinary versatility, garlic also possesses impressive medicinal properties that make it a formidable food for reducing inflammation, enhancing circulation, and supporting collagen health. As Emma incorporated garlic into her daily routine, she discovered that this bold bulb was a natural healer, helping to accelerate her recovery in ways she hadn't expected. Garlic contains sulfur compounds such as allicin, which are responsible for many of its health benefits. Allicin is a potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent that helps neutralize harmful free radicals and reduce oxidative stress in the body. For Emma, whose swollen legs were partly caused by chronic inflammation and poor circulation, this meant that garlic could address some of the root causes of her symptoms. One of the key ways garlic aids healing is by improving blood flow. The sulfur compounds in garlic act as natural blood thinners, preventing the aggregation of platelets and reducing the risk of blood clots. This effect enhances circulation, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach the tissues in her legs more efficiently. Better blood flow also means that excess fluid is less likely to accumulate, helping to decrease swelling. Emma was fascinated to learn that garlic also stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and dilates blood vessels. This relaxation improves vascular function, allowing blood to flow smoothly through constricted or damaged vessels. The resulting improvement in endothelial function was crucial for Emma's healing process, as it helped repair the delicate lining of her veins and arteries and prevented further swelling. Beyond its vascular benefits, garlic supports the immune system. Its antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties help protect the body from infections that could complicate or prolong swelling. Emma appreciated that this natural defense boosted her overall resilience, making it easier for her body to focus on repairing damaged tissues and synthesizing collagen. Emma began incorporating garlic into her meals in creative and delicious ways. She loved roasting whole garlic bulbs until soft and sweet, adding minced garlic to salads and sautéed vegetables, and mixing it into bone broth and soups for added flavor and healing power. She also experimented with raw garlic in dressings and marinades, maximizing its allicin content by crushing cloves just before use. While some found raw garlic harsh, Emma discovered that pairing it with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado mellowed the intensity and enhanced absorption of its beneficial compounds. This culinary hack made eating garlic daily enjoyable and sustainable. Emma also became aware of the importance of freshness and preparation methods in preserving garlic's health benefits. She learned to avoid overcooking garlic, which can degrade allicin, and to crush or chop cloves and let them sit briefly before cooking to maximize its healing compounds. This knowledge turned cooking into a mindful ritual, deepening her connection to food as medicine. Emma's friends and family noticed positive changes too. They commented on her glowing skin and improved energy, which she credited partly to garlic's detoxifying and circulatory benefits. Sharing garlic-based recipes became a way to inspire others to explore natural remedies and embrace holistic health practices. Emotionally, garlic represented strength and courage for Emma. Its bold flavor and potent effects mirrored her determination to face challenges head-on and take control of her health. Each meal with garlic was a reminder that healing often requires bold choices and persistent effort. Emma's experience with garlic also aligned with Elon Musk's approach to innovation, embracing unconventional solutions and pushing boundaries. Garlic, a simple ingredient with ancient roots, offered modern healing benefits that complemented cutting-edge ideas about nutrition and wellness. As Emma's swollen legs continued to improve, she felt gratitude for garlic's powerful support. The inflammation subsided, circulation improved, and her skin regained its firmness and tone. Garlic had become more than just a food, it was a trusted ally on her path to health. Looking ahead, Emma was eager to integrate the final collagen food on her list, confident that the cumulative effect of these 8 superfoods would lead to lasting relief and vibrant wellness. Her journey was a testament to the profound impact of mindful eating and the healing potential hidden in everyday foods. Emma's healing journey had brought her through a spectrum of nourishing foods, each playing a unique role in repairing her swollen legs and restoring vitality. Among these, citrus fruits stood out as bright, tangy powerhouses packed with vitamin C, an essential nutrient that fuels collagen production and strengthens blood vessels. As Emma embraced citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, grapefruits, and limes, she discovered how their zesty flavors and healing properties became a vital part of her path to recovery. Vitamin C is well known for its critical role in collagen synthesis. Collagen, a protein that forms the structural framework of skin, blood vessels, and connective tissue, relies on vitamin C as a cofactor for enzymes that stabilize and cross-link collagen fibers. Without sufficient vitamin C, collagen production falters, leading to weak blood vessels, fragile skin, and increased risk of swelling and injury. Emma's experience with swollen legs underscored the importance of this vitamin in maintaining vascular health and tissue integrity. Beyond its direct role in collagen formation, vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals, damaging molecules generated by stress, pollution, and inflammation. These free radicals can degrade collagen and accelerate tissue breakdown, exacerbating swelling and discomfort. By regularly consuming citrus fruits rich in vitamin C, Emma fortified her body's defenses, protecting existing collagen and promoting repair. Emma learned that citrus fruits also contain bioflavonoids, plant compounds that enhance vitamin C's effectiveness and further support blood vessel strength. These flavonoids help reduce inflammation, improve capillary function, and prevent fluid leakage into tissues, all essential for alleviating edema in her legs. The synergy between vitamin C and bioflavonoids made citrus fruits an ideal natural remedy for swelling. Incorporating citrus fruits into her diet was both simple and enjoyable. Emma began each morning with freshly squeezed orange juice, savoring the burst of sweetness and energy it provided. She added lemon wedges to her water throughout the day to stay hydrated and support detoxification. Grapefruit segments became a refreshing snack, and lime zest brightened her salads and cooked dishes. This colorful variety kept her meals exciting while delivering consistent nutritional benefits. Emma discovered creative recipes that highlighted citrus flavors. She made citrus marinated salmon, combining the omega-3 rich fish with lemon and orange juice for a collagen-boosting feast. Citrus vinaigrettes enhanced her greens, while citrus-infused desserts offered healthy ways to indulge without sacrificing her healing goals. Sharing these recipes with friends, Emma found joy in spreading awareness about the healing power of citrus. Emma also found that the natural acidity of citrus fruits aided digestion and nutrient absorption, ensuring that her body efficiently utilized the vitamins and minerals from all the collagen-supporting foods she consumed. Better digestion meant improved overall health, which contributed to faster healing and reduced swelling. The sensory experience of citrus, the bright colors, invigorating scents, and refreshing tastes, lifted Emma's spirits and motivated her to maintain healthy habits. This emotional boost was an important aspect of her recovery, reminding her that healing involved nurturing both body and mind. Emma's growing knowledge about citrus fruits aligned with Elon Musk's innovative spirit. Just as Musk leveraged fundamental scientific principles to revolutionize technology, Emma harnessed the basic yet powerful properties of vitamin C-rich citrus to transform her health. This approach reinforced her belief in the potential of natural solutions grounded in science. As the swelling in her legs gradually diminished, Emma noticed improvements in skin texture and resilience. Her legs looked firmer and felt stronger, a visible testament to the cumulative effect of collagen-supporting foods. Citrus fruits had played a vital role in this transformation, their bright bursts of nutrition lighting the way to recovery. Emma's story with citrus fruits was a celebration of nature's brilliance, simple fruits packed with complex benefits that reached deep into cellular health and tissue repair. She felt grateful for the wisdom to embrace these foods and excited to continue her journey toward full wellness. Looking ahead, Emma planned to reflect on her entire healing experience, integrating lessons learned and sharing insights with others facing similar challenges. Her journey was far from over, but with each collagen food added to her diet, she moved closer to saying goodbye to swollen legs for good. Emma's journey through the world of collagen-supporting foods had uncovered a wealth of natural treasures, and sweet potatoes quickly became one of her favorites. Their vibrant orange flesh not only delighted her palate but also delivered a potent combination of nutrients essential for skin repair, reducing swelling, and promoting healthy circulation. As Emma embraced sweet potatoes, she discovered how this humble root vegetable could play a transformative role in her recovery from swollen legs. Sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant and a precursor to vitamin A. This vitamin is critical for maintaining and repairing skin tissues. Vitamin A helps regulate cell growth and differentiation, promoting the renewal of skin cells and improving the integrity of the epidermis. For Emma, whose legs had suffered from inflammation and fluid retention, sweet potatoes offered a natural boost to rebuild damaged skin and strengthen blood vessel walls. In addition to beta-carotene, sweet potatoes contain vitamin C, another essential nutrient that supports collagen synthesis. The synergy of these vitamins enhanced Emma's body's ability to produce and maintain collagen, the protein that provides structure and elasticity to her skin and vascular tissues. Together, they work to reduce the puffiness and sagging caused by fluid accumulation. Sweet potatoes are also an excellent source of potassium, a mineral that plays a key role in regulating fluid balance and blood pressure. Potassium helps counteract the effects of sodium, which can contribute to water retention and swelling. By increasing her potassium intake through sweet potatoes, Emma helped her body maintain optimal hydration and reduce edema in her legs. Moreover, sweet potatoes contain fiber, which supports digestive health and promotes the elimination of toxins from the body. Efficient detoxification reduced systemic inflammation, further aiding the reduction of swelling. Emma found that incorporating sweet potatoes into her meals not only nourished her skin and circulation but also improved her overall digestive function. Emma experimented with various ways to enjoy sweet potatoes, appreciating their natural sweetness and versatility. She baked them whole, roasted them with herbs and olive oil, mashed them with garlic and ginger, and even incorporated them into soups and stews. These dishes not only satisfied her taste buds but also provided sustained energy and nutrition. She discovered that the warm, comforting flavor of sweet potatoes lifted her mood and provided a sense of well-being, an emotional benefit that fueled her commitment to a healthy lifestyle. The texture and color of sweet potatoes also inspired her to create vibrant, nourishing meals that made her healing journey enjoyable and rewarding. Emma's friends and family noticed the positive changes in her skin tone and energy levels, and they were eager to try her sweet potato recipes. Sharing these meals became a way for Emma to connect and inspire others to embrace wholesome, healing foods. She appreciated how food could serve as both medicine and a bridge for community and support. Through her exploration of sweet potatoes, Emma came to understand the importance of nutrient diversity in healing. No single food could provide all the necessary compounds to fully restore her health. Instead, a varied diet rich in colorful, whole foods created a symphony of nutrients working together to repair tissues, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. This holistic view of nutrition resonated with Elon Musk's approach to problem solving, integrating multiple technologies and perspectives to achieve revolutionary results. Emma saw her healing as a similar process, combining the best elements from nature's pantry to create a powerful formula for recovery. As her swollen legs continued to improve, Emma felt empowered by the tangible progress she witnessed. The firmness of her skin, the reduction in puffiness, and the increased comfort in her daily movements all reflected the success of her nutritional strategy. Sweet potatoes had become a cornerstone of this success, a nourishing orange treasure that fueled her healing. Emma's story with sweet potatoes was a reminder that sometimes, the most effective solutions are found in nature's simplicity. By honoring the wisdom of traditional foods and combining them with modern knowledge, she was reclaiming her health one bite at a time. With her confidence growing, Emma prepared to explore the final chapter of her collagen food journey. She knew that each food had contributed uniquely, and that the culmination of her efforts would lead to lasting relief and renewed vitality. The next step promised to be just as inspiring as the last. Emma's search for natural remedies to heal her swollen legs had led her through an impressive list of collagen-supporting foods, but none felt as deeply nourishing and comforting as bone broth. Rooted in centuries of culinary tradition, bone broth was more than just a warm, savory drink. It was a potent elixir packed with collagen, gelatin, minerals, and amino acids essential for tissue repair and inflammation reduction. As Emma began sipping bone broth regularly, she experienced a profound connection to the wisdom of the past and the tangible benefits of this ancient remedy. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones and connective tissue for an extended period, extracting collagen, minerals such as calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and trace elements like zinc and copper. These minerals are critical for rebuilding bone density, skin strength, and vascular health. Emma was especially drawn to the gelatin in bone broth, a hydrolyzed form of collagen that is highly bioavailable and supports gut health, a key factor in reducing systemic inflammation and promoting nutrient absorption. Emma's research revealed that the amino acids glycine and proline in bone broth play crucial roles in collagen formation and immune function. Glycine, abundant in bone broth, supports anti-inflammatory pathways and helps regulate the body's repair mechanisms. Proline aids in the stability and elasticity of collagen fibers, directly impacting the firmness and resilience of Emma's skin and blood vessels. Together, these amino acids provided a powerful foundation for healing swollen, inflamed legs. Beyond its molecular benefits, bone broth offered Emma comfort during times of stress and uncertainty. The ritual of preparing and drinking bone broth became a grounding practice, connecting her to a sense of care and self-nurturing. Each warm cup reminded her that healing was a journey requiring patience and kindness toward herself. Emma sourced high-quality bones from grass-fed, pasture-raised animals to ensure maximum nutrient content and minimal exposure to toxins. She learned to make her own bone broth at home, simmering beef, chicken, or turkey bones with vegetables and herbs for 12 to 24 hours. The rich aroma and depth of flavor transformed her kitchen into a sanctuary of healing. Incorporating bone broth into her daily routine was easy and versatile. Emma sipped it as a nourishing drink, used it as a base for soups and stews, and even added it to sauces and gravies. Its savory richness complemented her meals while delivering concentrated nutrients that supported her body's repair processes. Emma noticed tangible improvements as she integrated bone broth. The swelling in her legs decreased noticeably, and her skin regained softness and elasticity. She attributed this progress not only to the collagen and minerals but also to the gut-healing properties of gelatin, which helped reduce inflammation and improved her overall digestion and nutrient uptake. Sharing her bone broth recipes and tips with friends sparked curiosity and appreciation for this ancient food. Emma enjoyed the sense of community that grew around healing foods and natural remedies. Together, they celebrated the return to traditions that honored the body's innate wisdom and capacity to heal. Emma's experience with bone broth underscored a profound truth: sometimes the simplest, most time-honored solutions hold the greatest power. This humble broth, slow-cooked with care, was a testament to the value of nurturing the body from within with whole, natural foods. Her journey also reflected the innovative spirit of Elon Musk, not in technology alone, but in the ability to revisit foundational knowledge and apply it in new ways for transformative results. Bone broth, ancient yet relevant, became a symbol of this fusion between tradition and modern wellness. As Emma continued to heal, her confidence grew. The combination of collagen-supporting foods had created a holistic strategy that addressed the underlying causes of swelling and skin damage. Bone broth was the nourishing cornerstone that tied all her efforts together, sealing in strength and vitality. With renewed energy and hope, Emma prepared to conclude her story, eager to share the lessons learned and inspire others to embrace the healing power of food. Her swollen legs were becoming a distant memory, replaced by a vision of health, resilience, and balance. Emma's exploration of healing foods was reaching its final stages, yet the excitement of discovery continued with the vibrant world of berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, each bursting with rich colors and potent nutrients, became Emma's new allies in her battle against swollen legs. These small fruits packed a powerful punch of antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber that supported collagen health, improved circulation, and fought inflammation. Emma found that berries were not just delicious treats but essential components of her restorative diet. One of the standout benefits of berries lies in their exceptionally high levels of vitamin C, a critical nutrient for collagen synthesis. Vitamin C acts as a cofactor for enzymes that stabilize and cross-link collagen fibers, ensuring the structural integrity of skin and blood vessels. For Emma, whose legs had suffered from chronic swelling and weakened veins, this meant that berries helped rebuild and maintain the connective tissue that keeps fluids in balance. Beyond vitamin C, berries contain anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for their vibrant blue, red, and purple hues. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that protect collagen from damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules generated by inflammation and environmental stressors. These antioxidants reduce oxidative stress, preventing premature collagen breakdown and supporting the resilience of vascular tissues. Emma also discovered that berries contain flavonoids and polyphenol, compounds that improve blood vessel function and reduce inflammation. These substances enhance endothelial health, promoting the dilation and flexibility of blood vessels, which is essential for preventing fluid accumulation and swelling. The anti-inflammatory properties of berries helped calm the irritated tissues in Emma's legs, contributing to decreased puffiness and discomfort. The fiber in berries played a crucial role in Emma's digestive health. Good digestion supports the elimination of toxins and reduces systemic inflammation, further aiding the healing of swollen legs. The soluble fiber in berries also helped regulate blood sugar levels and cholesterol, supporting overall cardiovascular health, an important factor in managing edema. Emma enjoyed incorporating berries into her daily meals in a variety of ways. Fresh berries topped her morning oatmeal and yogurt, while smoothies blended berries with collagen powder for a nutrient-rich start to her day. She experimented with berry compotes and salads, delighting in the burst of flavor and color. The natural sweetness of berries satisfied her cravings for desserts without compromising her healing goals. Emotionally, the bright colors and fresh taste of berries lifted Emma's spirits. Eating them felt like a celebration of life and renewal, reminding her that healing was a vibrant, joyful process. Sharing berries with loved ones became another way for Emma to build connections and inspire wellness in her community. Emma's experience with berries echoed the innovative mindset of Elon Musk, who seeks elegant solutions in complex systems. Berries, though small and simple, offered multifaceted benefits that supported multiple aspects of Emma's health simultaneously. This holistic effectiveness embodied the power of nature's design and thoughtful integration. As Emma continued to recover, she noticed her skin becoming smoother and more elastic, her legs less swollen and more comfortable. The protective effects of berries complemented the other collagen-supporting foods she had embraced, reinforcing her progress and fueling her motivation. Her story with berries was a reminder that healing often comes from combining diverse, nutrient-dense foods that work synergistically to restore balance. By embracing this colorful, antioxidant-rich group of fruits, Emma strengthened her body's natural defenses and enhanced her capacity to repair damaged tissues. With her health nearly restored, Emma prepared to reflect on her entire journey in the final chapter. She was eager to share the insights and lessons learned, hoping to empower others facing similar challenges to take control of their wellness through nutrition and self-care. Emma's journey through the world of collagen-rich foods and natural healing had been transformative in ways she never anticipated. From the initial shock of swollen legs and the desperate search for answers, she had traveled a path rich with discovery, resilience, and renewal. Now, standing near the end of her story, Emma looked back on everything she had learned and experienced, the foods, the feelings, the challenges, and the victories, and prepared to share a profound message with others who might face similar struggles. It all began with an unexpected question: what if you suddenly lost everything and had no one by your side? Emma's swollen legs had symbolized more than just a physical ailment, they were a metaphor for the moments in life when everything seems to weigh us down, when hope is scarce, and the future feels uncertain. But through the journey, she discovered that even in those darkest moments, the smallest steps toward healing can ignite a powerful new beginning. Her first chapter was marked by vulnerability, the fear, the confusion, and the isolation that accompanied her condition. The line she shared then, "Hit subscribe and leave a comment with where you're watching from. This story might just spark a new beginning." What's one thing that always pushes you forward, even when things get tough, had been a call to connect, to find community and strength in shared experience. Over time, Emma realized that healing was as much about emotional support and connection as it was about physical recovery. The foundation of Emma's transformation lay in the 8 best collagen foods she embraced: citrus fruits, sweet potatoes, bone broth, berries, and the other powerful natural ingredients she incorporated. Each food brought unique nutrients that worked synergistically to rebuild her skin, strengthen her blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. These foods were more than nutrition, they were symbols of hope and renewal, reminders that the body possesses an incredible ability to heal when given the right tools. Emma's backstory, the memories of her family, friendships, and past struggles, shaped her motivations and fueled her determination. Understanding how emotional wounds intertwined with physical health inspired her to approach healing holistically. She learned to listen to her body's signals, to honor her feelings, and to nurture both mind and body with compassion. The rising conflicts she faced, setbacks, misunderstandings, and moments of despair, tested her resilience. Yet, like the hope climax pattern she experienced, each challenge was followed by a glimmer of hope that propelled her forward. Support from friends, the discovery of nourishing foods, and small victories in her healing journey kept her motivated, reminding her that progress is rarely linear but always possible. Emma's climactic journey, filled with vivid moments of discovery and new challenges, reflected the adventure of healing itself. From learning how to prepare bone broth to experimenting with colorful fruits and vegetables, she found joy and empowerment in taking control of her health. The detailed sensory experiences, the smells, tastes, and textures, made her journey tangible and deeply satisfying. The emotional climax, when she truly saw her legs regain strength and swelling recede, was a powerful moment of triumph. It was the result of patience, persistence, and a willingness to trust both science and nature. This turning point underscored the importance of balance between hope and realism, of celebrating progress while preparing for continued growth. Now, in this resolution and reflection, Emma recognized the profound lessons she had learned, that life is full of surprises, but love, for oneself and others, will always lead the way. Her story was not just about overcoming swollen legs, it was about reclaiming agency, finding resilience, and embracing a future full of possibilities. Emma's journey resonated with the innovative spirit of Elon Musk, not in rockets or technology, but in the relentless pursuit of better solutions, the courage to challenge the status quo, and the belief in human potential to rise above adversity. Just as Musk revolutionized industries with bold ideas, Emma transformed her health through bold choices grounded in knowledge and care. As Emma prepared to share her story with the world, she hoped it would inspire others to explore the healing power of food, to seek connection, and to never lose hope. The path might be difficult, but with the right nourishment, both physical and emotional, renewal is always within reach. Emma's final words to her readers were an invitation to join her in this journey. What's one thing that always pushes you forward, even when things get tough? Hit subscribe, leave a comment, and let's support each other. Because together, we can say goodbye to swelling, and hello to a vibrant, healthy life. Her story closed with a sense of completion and a new beginning, a testament to the power of nature, science, and human resilience. Emma had found her way back to health, and in doing so, had discovered a deeper truth about life itself. Emma's journey of healing her swollen legs through collagen-rich foods had brought her incredible progress, but she soon realized that nutrition was only one piece of a larger puzzle. True, lasting wellness required a lifestyle that supported her body's natural ability to repair and rejuvenate. Inspired by this insight, Emma began exploring habits beyond diet that would amplify the effects of collagen and further reduce inflammation and swelling. This chapter dives into the essential lifestyle practices Emma embraced, revealing how small daily changes compounded into remarkable health benefits. First and foremost, Emma learned that movement was a powerful catalyst for circulation and lymphatic drainage. While her swollen legs had at times made physical activity uncomfortable, she gradually incorporated gentle exercises that encouraged blood flow without strain. Walking became a cornerstone, a simple, accessible way to stimulate her veins and muscles to pump fluid effectively. Each step felt like a tiny victory, a step closer to healing. Emma also discovered that elevating her legs periodically throughout the day helped gravity assist in reducing fluid buildup. Raising her feet above heart level for 15 to 20 minutes a few times daily became a restorative ritual, easing discomfort and supporting circulation. In addition to walking and elevation, Emma embraced targeted stretching and low-impact workouts like yoga and swimming. These activities not only improved her flexibility and muscle tone but also promoted relaxation and stress reduction, both critical for managing inflammation. The mindful breathing exercises she practiced during yoga helped calm her nervous system, reducing the cortisol levels that could otherwise exacerbate swelling. Emma found that the combination of gentle movement and breath awareness created a synergy that supported her body's healing on multiple fronts. Hydration emerged as another cornerstone habit. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helped flush toxins and maintain the balance of fluids in Emma's tissues. She learned to avoid excessive salt intake, which could worsen water retention, and instead seasoned her meals with herbs and spices that promoted diuresis and circulation, such as parsley and ginger. Drinking herbal teas like dandelion and nettle became part of her routine, natural choices that supported kidney function and reduced edema. Emma also prioritized quality sleep, recognizing that restorative rest was essential for tissue repair and hormone regulation. Poor sleep could increase inflammation and impair collagen synthesis, so she established a calming bedtime routine, limiting screen time and creating a dark, cool, quiet environment conducive to deep sleep. The difference was profound. Better sleep improved her mood, energy, and the appearance of her skin, reinforcing her commitment to this foundational habit. Managing stress was another critical piece of Emma's lifestyle overhaul. Chronic stress not only raised inflammation but also impaired the body's ability to produce collagen. To combat this, Emma integrated mindfulness practices such as meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature. Even short daily sessions helped her maintain emotional balance and resilience. She noticed that her swelling diminished on days she felt calmer and more centered, confirming the intimate connection between mind and body health. Social connection and support also played an unexpectedly vital role. Emma found that sharing her journey with friends, family, and online communities offered encouragement and accountability. Feeling seen and understood reduced her sense of isolation and motivated her to keep moving forward. She began attending local wellness groups and even led cooking workshops featuring collagen-rich recipes. These social interactions nurtured her spirit and reminded her that healing is rarely a solitary journey. Emma's lifestyle transformation echoed the innovative and holistic mindset of Elon Musk, a visionary who values integration and balance, recognizing that success often depends on combining diverse strategies. Just as Musk's ventures blend technology, sustainability, and human ingenuity, Emma's approach blended nutrition, movement, rest, and emotional well-being to create a comprehensive healing system. She reflected on the importance of listening to her body's signals and adapting habits accordingly. Some days called for rest, others invited movement. Some moments required nourishing meals, others needed mindfulness and connection. This flexible, responsive approach empowered Emma to maintain progress without pressure or perfectionism. Emma's final discovery was the value of patience and consistency. Healing swollen legs and rebuilding collagen-rich tissues is not an overnight process but a gradual journey marked by small, cumulative improvements. Embracing this reality allowed her to celebrate each milestone, from reduced puffiness to smoother skin to increased energy, without becoming discouraged by setbacks or slow days. As Emma's legs regained strength and vitality, she felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the journey. What began as a distressing health crisis had blossomed into a holistic awakening, one that transformed not only her body but her mindset and lifestyle. Emma now viewed her body as a dynamic, resilient system deserving of care, attention, and respect. In sharing this final chapter, Emma hoped to inspire others facing similar challenges to look beyond quick fixes and embrace a full spectrum of healing practices. Nutrition, movement, rest, stress management, and social support are all vital threads woven together to create lasting wellness. By honoring these interconnected elements, anyone can reclaim their health and say goodbye to swelling for good. Emma's journey culminated with a renewed sense of purpose, to continue exploring, learning, and sharing the wisdom of natural healing. She knew that just as Elon Musk pushes boundaries to innovate and improve lives, she too could be an agent of positive change in her own community, one meal, one movement, one moment of mindfulness at a time. Emma's journey had introduced her to the practical world of collagen-rich foods and lifestyle changes, but as she delved deeper, she became fascinated by the science behind collagen itself. Understanding what collagen is, how it works, and why it declines with age empowered Emma to take control of her health with confidence. This chapter explores the biology of collagen, its vital role in maintaining youthful, resilient skin and healthy circulation, and how cutting-edge research supports the strategies Emma adopted to say goodbye to swollen legs. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, comprising about 30% of total protein content. It forms a structural framework for skin, bones, tendons, ligaments, blood vessels, and other connective tissues. Collagen fibers act like a scaffold, providing strength, elasticity, and support. In the skin, collagen maintains firmness and prevents sagging and wrinkles. In the circulatory system, collagen reinforces vein walls and capillaries, helping to prevent leakage and swelling. Emma learned that there are at least 28 types of collagen, but types 1, 2, and 3 are the most common and important for skin and vascular health. Type 1 collagen is the strongest and most abundant, found in skin, bones, and tendons. Type 3 is present alongside type 1 in skin and blood vessels, supporting elasticity and flexibility. Type 2 is primarily in cartilage, cushioning joints. Understanding these types helped Emma appreciate how her diet and habits needed to support collagen synthesis and maintenance across her whole body. One of the key challenges Emma faced was collagen degradation, which naturally accelerates with age and is influenced by environmental factors such as UV exposure, smoking, poor diet, and chronic inflammation. As collagen breaks down faster than the body can replace it, skin loses elasticity and strength, and veins become weaker and more prone to swelling. Emma realized that her swollen legs were, in part, a visible symptom of underlying collagen depletion. Scientific research confirmed the benefits of the collagen-boosting foods Emma had embraced. Vitamin C, abundant in citrus fruits and berries, is essential for the enzymatic process that stabilizes and cross-links collagen molecules, forming strong, durable fibers. Amino acids like glycine and proline, plentiful in bone broth and gelatin, provide the building blocks for new collagen synthesis. Antioxidants in berries and other colorful fruits protect existing collagen from oxidative damage caused by free radicals. Studies also highlighted the importance of lifestyle factors Emma had adopted. Regular physical activity promotes circulation and stimulates fibroblasts, the cells responsible for collagen production. Adequate sleep supports growth hormone release, which in turn encourages tissue repair and collagen regeneration. Stress reduction mitigates the harmful effects of cortisol, a hormone that can degrade collagen and increase inflammation. Emma discovered exciting advances in collagen supplementation and topical treatments. Hydrolyzed collagen peptides, taken as powders or capsules, have been shown in clinical trials to improve skin elasticity and hydration over several months. Topical products containing vitamin C and peptides can enhance collagen synthesis when used consistently. While Emma focused primarily on whole foods and lifestyle, this scientific validation strengthened her resolve and opened new possibilities for maintaining her results long-term. An intriguing aspect of collagen biology Emma found was its relationship with the extracellular matrix, ECM, the complex network of proteins and molecules surrounding cells. The ECM provides structural support and influences cell behavior, including growth, migration, and differentiation. Collagen is a major component of the ECM, and its integrity is crucial for tissue health. Damage to the ECM can trigger chronic inflammation and impaired healing, linking directly to conditions like edema and skin fragility. Emma marveled at how interconnected the body's systems were. Collagen was not just a structural protein but a dynamic participant in health and disease. This holistic view reinforced her belief in addressing the root causes of swelling rather than just masking symptoms. As she synthesized this knowledge, Emma felt empowered to advocate for a balanced approach that combined traditional wisdom with modern science. Her story became not only one of personal healing but also a beacon for others seeking to understand and harness the power of collagen. Emma concluded her exploration with a call to action: prioritize collagen-supporting nutrition, engage in movement that promotes circulation, reduce stress, and protect skin from environmental damage. She encouraged readers to stay curious, informed, and proactive in their health journeys. Her transformation was proof that knowledge combined with consistent, mindful action could reverse visible signs of aging and chronic conditions like swollen legs. Emma's legs, once swollen and painful, were now symbols of vitality and hope, evidence that science and nature together could unlock the secrets to youthful legs and vibrant health. Emma's story was no longer just about swollen legs or collagen-rich foods, it had evolved into a broader mission of empowerment through knowledge. As she reflected on her journey, she realized that understanding the science behind her condition and the solutions she embraced had given her not only physical healing but also confidence and control over her own health. This chapter focuses on how education, awareness, and self-advocacy play crucial roles in transforming health outcomes and inspiring lasting change. In the early stages of her struggle, Emma felt overwhelmed by conflicting information and a sense of helplessness. Medical advice often seemed fragmented or focused only on managing symptoms rather than addressing root causes. This confusion was common, Emma learned, for many people dealing with chronic conditions like edema and connective tissue issues. But what made a difference for her was the commitment to learn deeply. To sift through research, ask questions, and engage with experts. Emma's approach began with simple curiosity. She asked, what really causes swollen legs? What role does collagen play? How can food influence my body's ability to heal? These questions opened doors to a wealth of knowledge spanning nutrition, physiology, and lifestyle medicine. She discovered that health is complex but not mysterious, it is built on fundamentals that anyone can understand with the right guidance. Armed with this insight, Emma started advocating for herself in medical settings. She communicated clearly with her doctors about her goals and preferences, asked for explanations, and sought second opinions when necessary. This proactive stance improved the quality of care she received and helped her feel like a partner in her healing rather than a passive patient. Emma's story illustrated the power of being informed and assertive, qualities that often change the course of chronic health issues. Education also extended to Emma's social circles. She shared her learnings with friends, family, and online communities, creating a ripple effect of awareness. Through cooking classes, blog posts, and group discussions, she helped others understand the importance of collagen and holistic health. This sense of contribution deepened Emma's own commitment and provided a support network that enriched her healing process. Emma learned that empowerment is not about perfection or instant results but about making informed choices aligned with personal values and circumstances. She emphasized that setbacks are natural and part of growth. Celebrating small wins, like choosing a collagen-rich snack or going for a gentle walk, builds momentum and resilience. This mindset shift from frustration to curiosity and persistence was a turning point in Emma's emotional well-being. Technology and digital resources played a key role in Emma's empowerment. She used reputable websites, scientific journals, and mobile apps to track her progress, plan meals, and access evidence-based information. Online support groups connected her with people facing similar challenges, offering encouragement and practical tips. Emma recognized that while technology cannot replace professional medical advice, it is a powerful tool for education and self-management. Emma's story echoed the ethos of innovators like Elon Musk, who value data-driven decisions, continuous learning, and challenging established norms. Just as Musk pushes the boundaries of technology and space exploration, Emma pushed the boundaries of conventional health narratives, advocating for integrative approaches that honor both science and nature. One of the most profound lessons Emma embraced was the importance of listening to one's own body. While external knowledge is vital, the internal dialogue. Tuning into sensations, energy levels, mood, and symptoms, guides personalized adjustments and fosters a deep connection with health. This self-awareness empowered Emma to make choices that felt right for her unique needs. Emma also underscored the significance of setting realistic, sustainable goals. Radical changes are often unsustainable. Gradual, consistent steps lead to lasting transformation. Whether it was adding collagen foods to her diet, incorporating daily movement, or practicing mindfulness, Emma focused on building habits that could endure the ups and downs of life. In closing, Emma invited her readers to embrace their own health journeys with curiosity and courage. She reminded them that knowledge is power, the power to make choices that nurture the body and mind, to ask questions, and to seek support. Empowerment transforms the experience of illness into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Emma's final message was clear. Taking control of health is a journey, not a destination. With patience, education, and a supportive community, anyone can unlock their potential for healing and vibrant living. Just like Emma, readers can say goodbye to swollen legs and hello to a future filled with strength, confidence, and hope. Emma's transformation journey had been a remarkable blend of ancient nutrition and cutting-edge science. As she delved deeper into her healing process, she realized the profound benefits of integrating modern scientific understanding with traditional wisdom about health and the human body. This chapter explores how combining these two worlds can create a comprehensive, sustainable approach to wellness, one that not only helps reduce swollen legs and boost collagen but also fosters overall vitality and balance. From the beginning, Emma had relied heavily on traditional knowledge passed down through generations. Foods like bone broth, rich in collagen and minerals, were staples in many cultures long before science began to dissect their benefits. Herbal remedies, such as ginger and turmeric, had been used for centuries to reduce inflammation and improve circulation. This age-old wisdom served as the foundation of Emma's dietary choices, but it was her curiosity about science that propelled her to understand exactly how and why these practices worked. Modern research confirmed what traditional healers had long known: collagen synthesis depends on specific nutrients like vitamin C, proline, and glycine, all abundant in whole, natural foods. Scientific studies revealed the molecular mechanisms by which collagen strengthens skin and blood vessels and how inflammation disrupts this process. This deeper insight helped Emma optimize her diet and lifestyle with precision, tailoring her choices based on both anecdotal evidence and clinical data. One key lesson Emma embraced was the value of balance, between activity and rest, nourishment and detoxification, physical health and emotional well-being. Traditional wellness philosophies such as Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine emphasize harmony within the body's systems, a concept that resonates with the scientific understanding of homeostasis, the body's natural ability to maintain equilibrium. Emma began incorporating mindful practices from these traditions, such as meditation, acupuncture, and herbal teas, alongside her nutrition plan. These modalities helped regulate her stress response, support circulation, and enhance digestion, all contributing to healthier tissues and reduced swelling. She found that blending these approaches created a synergistic effect, far greater than any single intervention alone. Emma's respect for nature's intelligence grew stronger as she witnessed her body respond to this integrated approach. She recognized that while science provided tools and explanations, traditional wisdom offered a holistic framework that honored the complexity of human health. Together, they formed a roadmap for lasting wellness. Environmental factors also became a focus in Emma's healing journey. She learned that exposure to toxins, pollutants, and excessive sun damage could accelerate collagen breakdown and worsen inflammation. Applying natural skin care products with antioxidants and avoiding harsh chemicals aligned with her commitment to nurturing her body gently and respectfully. Emma's story illustrates how integrating knowledge across disciplines and cultures can empower individuals to take ownership of their health. She encourages readers to remain open-minded, explore different modalities, and cultivate a personalized wellness routine that reflects their unique needs and values. As Emma looked ahead, she felt hopeful and inspired. Her swollen legs were no longer a source of fear or frustration but a catalyst for growth and learning. By weaving together modern science and traditional wisdom, Emma found not only relief but also a path to radiant health and resilience. This integrative philosophy is a gift Emma hopes to share with others facing similar challenges. She believes that embracing both the old and the new, the tangible and the subtle, is the key to unlocking true vitality, legs that move freely, skin that glows with youthful strength, and a body ready to thrive. Emma's journey toward healing swollen legs through collagen-rich foods and lifestyle changes was deeply rooted in both tradition and science, but as she kept exploring, she found herself fascinated by the cutting-edge innovations shaping the future of health and wellness. This chapter dives into the exciting emerging trends in collagen research and regenerative medicine that promise to revolutionize how we approach aging, inflammation, and connective tissue health. One of the most promising frontiers Emma discovered was the development of advanced collagen supplements. While traditional collagen peptides have proven benefits, researchers are now engineering bioactive peptides designed to target specific tissues more effectively. These next-generation supplements aim to improve bioavailability, ensuring that collagen fragments are absorbed and utilized precisely where they are needed most, whether in the skin, joints, or vascular system. This precision medicine approach holds the potential to accelerate healing and enhance outcomes for people like Emma who struggle with swelling and tissue degeneration. Emma also learned about breakthroughs in regenerative therapies. Stem cell research, for instance, is unveiling ways to stimulate the body's own collagen-producing cells, fibroblasts, to repair damaged tissues naturally. Scientists are investigating how to harness mesenchymal stem cells derived from bone marrow or adipose tissue to rejuvenate skin and blood vessels, potentially reversing signs of aging and chronic inflammation. While these therapies are still emerging and often costly, their promise is undeniable, offering hope for individuals facing severe collagen loss or vascular issues. Another fascinating area was the role of gene editing and molecular biology in enhancing collagen production. CRISPR technology, for example, allows scientists to precisely edit genes involved in collagen synthesis and degradation. Although this research is in early stages, it could one day lead to personalized treatments that correct genetic defects or boost collagen regeneration at the source. Emma marveled at how far medicine had come and how these tools might empower people to take proactive steps toward lifelong tissue health. Beyond supplements and therapies, technological innovations in diagnostics are transforming how clinicians assess collagen health and vascular function. Non-invasive imaging techniques and biomarkers enable detailed evaluation of skin elasticity, vein integrity, and inflammation levels. These advancements allow for more accurate diagnosis and tailored treatment plans, moving away from one-size-fits-all approaches. For Emma, this meant a future where her health could be monitored continuously and interventions adjusted dynamically to optimize results. Emma also noticed the growing popularity of holistic health tech, wearable devices and apps that track hydration, activity, sleep, and stress, all factors influencing collagen health. These tools empower users to make data-driven decisions and stay accountable to their wellness goals. Emma imagined how integrating such technology with traditional nutrition and lifestyle practices could create a powerful ecosystem for maintaining youthful, healthy legs and overall vitality. Importantly, Emma recognized the ethical and accessibility challenges that come with these innovations. Cutting-edge treatments can be expensive and out of reach for many, highlighting the need for equitable healthcare solutions that blend high-tech advancements with affordable, sustainable lifestyle strategies. Emma's own journey emphasized that while innovation excites, foundational habits like nutrition, movement, and stress management remain indispensable and accessible to all. Emma's exploration of future trends deepened her appreciation for the resilience and adaptability of the human body. Science continues to uncover remarkable ways to support and enhance natural healing processes, but the wisdom of listening to one's body and nurturing it holistically remains paramount. As she reflected on her journey, from swollen legs and uncertainty to vibrant health and knowledge, Emma felt inspired to stay curious and open to new possibilities. The future of health, she believed, lies in combining innovation with compassion, technology with tradition, and science with the art of living well. Emma's story closes with a hopeful vision, a world where people no longer suffer silently but have access to the tools, knowledge, and support needed to reclaim their health. Whether through simple collagen-rich meals, mindful movement, or revolutionary therapies, the path to youthful legs and lasting wellness is within reach for everyone willing to take the first step. Hit subscribe and leave a comment with where you're watching from. This story might just spark a new beginning. What's one thing that always pushes you forward, even when things get tough?